Talking about bigging up. Let's also big up Stussy. Stussy have dropped maybe one of the most important, one of the most influential, one of the most gag-worthy, one of the sickest collaborations I've seen in a long fucking time. Stussy just keeps smashing it out of the park, season after season after season. Like Stussy and Supreme are going neck for neck. They're going neck for neck, blow for blow, machine for machine. Stussy and Supreme are going machine for machine every season. I swear to you. Don't lie. And if you're out there and you're like, don't even try and involve Palace and their nonsense in this, because Palace is washed. But Supreme and fucking Stussy are going blow for blow, and it's fucking great to see. But Stussy's collaborations nowadays, they've been pretty sick, man. Look at this new one. Stussy got a collaboration with Nike ACG for their Nike Baltoro collection. The Baltoro shoe might be one of my favorite Nike shoes of all time. It's up there with like the Nike Lahar. It's up there with the Lava Dome. It's up there with the Arrivederci. Like I'm a big fan of that whole ACG, right? ACG is all conditions gear. It's Nike's outdoor kind of division and line. For some reason, it's never really come back into the popular zeitgeist for some reason. A lot of stuff that people buy from it are like vintage stuff. They do still put out some decent stuff here and there, but it hasn't necessarily, I wonder why it hasn't popped. Because I feel like ACG should have done the same thing that Oakley did. You know how Oakley's come back into the culture? Oakley's been reintroduced. It's been reloaded. They do a bunch of cool collaborations. The stuff they did with Brain Dead kind of took them to the fucking to skies. Actually, although I hate Palace, they did do a really good collaboration with Oakley. That was really cool. They did a really nice backpack and a couple of jackets. But Oakley have kind of smashed it. And they're kind of all conditions, outdoor gear with the glasses. They've got the collaboration now with Meta for the fucking display sunglasses too. But for some reason, ACG all conditions gear hasn't made that leap. I wonder why. Especially nowadays when people are running, everyone's doing trail runs, hiking and all that sort of shit. I'm surprised why ACG hasn't really kicked off. But anyway, regardless of not kicking off, ACG division makes some great jackets, shorts, jumpers, hoodies. But the best stuff they do is probably the shoes. Nike ACG might be the only division of Nike where even the modern interpretation, the modern silhouettes of ACGs are just as good as the one back in the day. Obviously, the back in the day ones are the best, but they still make good shapes now. You know how nowadays Nike sportswear retro stuff is terrible, right? Or not retro. Nike sportswear is kind of new silhouette shoes is terrible. ACG have great shoes throughout, even from back then until now. Absolutely incredible. So they did a collaboration with Stussy, combining apparel and obviously footwear. But the major thing I want to talk about is the footwear. Because oh my fucking god, are you for real? Look at those Nike Baltoro highs. Like these, I don't think these have come out I'm pretty sure these haven't ever been retroed, because if they have, I would have known. I'm pretty sure the Baltoro has never been limited. Nike Baltoro, I'm not sure if it's ever been retroed. Maybe it has, but I don't think it has. I think this might be the first retro. Yeah, I think this is the first retro. I'm pretty sure this is the first retro, because the colorways that I remember are these ones here, right? These two colors which are used. I think I saw these back in the day on like Crooked Tongues from RIP Crooked Tongues. Back in the day on Crooked Tongues. Back in the day on like fuk.co.uk. Big up, fuck them, man, there. And that's about it for the most part, right? Those two main forums I used to kind of go on, and maybe Nike Talk, when people used to upload scans, like, you know, magazine scans of like old Nike brochures, catalogs and shit, and you get to see all the amazing shapes of shoes. You see, the amazing silhouettes, amazing shapes, obviously, because, you know, the shapes back then were way better than what we have nowadays. But I don't remember these getting retroed, and these are so fucking great. They're like hiking shoes, essentially, and they kind of look like a design that you'd kind of see from most hiking shoes nowadays. But I wonder if they've kind of taken the design from the hiking shoes you see now, or if hiking shoe companies are the ones that copy. I don't know which way it is, but still incredible color. These are to come, by the way. So we've got the Baltoro highs from Stussy, that are great colorways, but we still got these two to come. We've got these kind of gray purple joints, and we've got these fucking lilac ones to come. These are definitely going to drop, I think. That's what Nike does with retros. They'll always launch a retro with a brand, and then later on down the line, you'll get the GR, you get the, you know, general release will come out with everybody else. But this shoe is fucking hard. And Stussy have put together a pretty sick collaboration with fucking Nike on these. So we got, so first of all, I think they come in all orange. if I'm not mistaken here. There's also a black and white pair, and there's also a brown pair. There's also sandals too, it looks like, right? There's also sandals with like a thick sole. There's great jackets and hoodies. But look at that brown pair, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God, brothers and sisters. Look at that brown pair. Look at that brown pair. Brown, all up, all on top brown. The mudguard and the back heel and the heel tab or the heel cup and the eye lace stay thing is like a suede nubuck, maybe like a nubucky suede type of material. And then on the toe box, on the side panels, it's almost like a neoprene. I'm not sure if it's waterproof or whatever, but it's more like a spongy material, maybe a spongy material. But it's that's also a brown, but it kind of gives it a nice little two-tone effect there. Then you got a nice white swoosh. You got a solid black midsole and outsole. I think the outsole might have some speckles of white sprinkles all over them, and then you got black laces. Like, that's a classic outdoor colorway, classic boot colorway. It looks so fucking hard. And then the other colorway that I really like in terms of shoes is the like, look at them, look at that with the all gray sweatsuit, with the all gray short sweatsuit. Look at that. You got the I have to get these. These have my name on. These are like made for me. These are legitimately made for me. I have to get these. And then there's also a gray pair. They kind of remind me a little bit. The gray pair kind of remind me a little bit with that colorway of the Yeezy Desert Rat boots, right? One of the best, actually, maybe second only to the 700s. Might be one of the best silhouettes that Yeezy's ever done. That Desert Rat sort of like boot thing he did was fucking phenomenal. Obviously, it didn't really hit with people for some reason, and also when more collabs were coming out, his sort of stock was kind of dwindling. But I remember Ye had a similar colorway on his Desert Rats. This kind of like grey slate sort of colorway going there all over, one tone. And then also, if I'm not mistaken, so that's the orange pair. I wonder why they did a random orange pair. There's a random like bright orange pair. That's fucking hard, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of random. All orange as well with. And then on the back of the heel, you got the Nike Air or the Nike tag. Sorry, Nike Air, I think written, or Nike with a swoosh, sorry, written in white. And then you've also got a black and white pair, which is again another pair I might have to get too. Black and white is all leather. I maybe would have preferred this if they did it in suede too, but the black and white is all leather, and it's got a nice little detail here that we haven't seen in the other pictures. The heel tab says Stussy. So, you know, that again, like, I love how nowadays collaboration shoes, they don't just let them change the colorways. They also let them have their own kind of labels and brands in places, right? So you can kind of really denote or really tell the difference between, you know, a GR and obviously something that's limited edition. Because these look so fucking good. So fucking good, bro. Like, oh, like honestly, I'm so hard right now looking at these. I'm swear to God. And there's also a brown, there's a brown pair the girl's wearing with some navy pants. Looks fucking phenomenal. Like, oh, when they say they're gonna drop the whole thing, collection's dropping on the 10th in Europe, North America on the 10th as well. 10 a.m. PST in America, 10 a.m. CET in the UK. Photography by Atosh. Who's that? Antosh Simosko. Again, you smashed it, whoever you are. Antosh Simosko. You killed it. And styling, Landon Ebling, you also killed it. The styling is great. The photography is fucking phenomenal. I wonder what that jacket is there. Is that like a North Facey type of jacket? Look at that jacket there. Or is that like with a hood as well? That jacket there is phenomenal. I'm not mad at that at all. I ain't mad at that at all. That zip up as well, I ain't mad at all, to be honest. That zip up I'm not mad at either. Oh no, that's the jacket there. Yeah, I ain't mad at that at all. That looks like sand dunes. I wonder what that print is. Maybe I would have preferred another pocket up here. A pocket to kind of, some chest pockets to put your hands in, right? But there's some 3M piping on the sleeves, on the chest. There's some print here going on. I'm not sure if it's like a sand dune print or something else, which I'm not too mad at in brown. There's also a hoodie as well. It looks like a thermal hoodie here with all the dots on it. You've also got looks like a thermal jumper with also the Nike and Stussy branding on the back in the boxes, which kind of harkens back a little bit to like I think Nike Tennis had a similar sort of logo. The Yale Tennis Nike logo had a similar sort of thing too. But I think that was like a vertical rectangle or something. There's also, is that green jacket part of it? I'm not too sure if that green jacket she's wearing underneath is part of it or not. But that brown hoodie is not too shabby. Is it double zip? Maybe if that brown hoodie is double zip, that might be a good little cut there. Oh, is that the thermal top? Okay, the thermal top that I was looking at, is that it or a different top? There's a top here that's like neon green. That's beautiful. Oh, I would have loved it if they did the boots in this color, man. I wonder if this, maybe that jumper is going to come in orange, but I would have loved it if they put the boots out in this color. Like this brat neon green orange. Oh, this brat neon green. Imagine if they made those like that. Like those, oh, so hard. And then they've also got some pants as well, some track pants, I guess, with a zip that runs all the way along the side, which I'm assuming it's probably a ventilation thing. I don't think it opens to expose your leg. I'm assuming it's probably some ventilation thing. So it's probably when you zip it up all the way up to the top, there's some like basketball short type of material with mesh holes in it as well to allow you to ventilate yourself. But these are the ones, man. Oh my god, they're so fucking hard. I want these so badly. You do not understand how much I want these shoes. I'm gonna try and get them on the day of release. It's gonna be unlikely because I'm sure people are gonna be able to buy. I don't know. I wonder what their appeal is gonna be of these. I don't know. I would love to know. But I think if you're a real ACG head, you're gonna love these. If you're a real ACG head, you're gonna fucking love those. There's also a fleece. Oh, that's nice. Is that maybe it's not okay, I think it might be Polar Tech. Whatever that fleece is, it might be Polar. Is it Polar Tech? No, it's not. I don't know what the material is. It looks a little bit, that's the only thing with ACG. The sizing is a bit weird. Like it looks a little bit frumpy, innit? There's loads of extra material. It looks a little bit like unnecessarily bad. Like once you wash that, it's gonna look like a fucking kite, you know? It's a little bit unnecessarily big. Too much room in the sleeves for me here. But I still don't mind the style of it. You got that waffle print insulation thermal thing going on there. That's the same jacket I said prior with the sand dunes print. This time in navy. Kind of looks like a Martin Rose jacket, innit? Which are probably the reason why we all love Martin Rose jackets. Martin Rose, I think, probably goes out and buys a bunch of vintage jackets like from that era, ACG, and maybe even before that. What's that other brand? Is it 60-40 something? Those Parkers and shit. She probably goes and buys loads of vintage Parkers and then just instead of improves them in the modern way, shape wise, material wise, because that looks like something Martin Rose would make. That jacket there, or even a Balenciaga jacket, you know. Again, that's that same hoodie. There's some sweatpants. It comes with sandals also, which I'm not mad at. And there's also a video here too. What's the video saying? Let's see what the video is saying. Oh, featuring motorcycles. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Scramblers.
Yeah, I don't fucking know what to do.
Is that sound? Are they electric? That sound I could hear. Are they electric? Are those bikes electric? That's pretty sick. I didn't know they make electric scramblers. It makes sense though, because all those kids that steal people's phones, they usually have scramblers that look like. They usually have bikes that look like scramblers. So maybe that's the thing.
These cut back all the way.
Okay, no, they're putting some fuel in there. I see that.
Making eggs.
Oh, look at the orange ones. You know what I'm loving now? You know what I'm loving now? You know what I'm loving now? I've noticed this is a thing going forward. It feels like there's a thing now with a lot of brands using models who are actually wearing the shoes day in, day out. There's less of people just, getting the shoe from the factory, brand new, putting on a model, and it doesn't really have any context, hasn't have any life, hasn't really been lived in. I'm seeing a lot of people doing these shoots now where the model's actually wearing the shoes, day in, day out. Oh, they look so fucking good. I need these so badly. I need these so fucking bad.
Make them all fresh. Get the face all fresh.
Yeah.
I got the chains.
Oh, look at the black ones. Oh no, there. Look at the black ones too. Oof.
We're going right up here.
Lifestyle.
Austin like doesn't like you.
That's a jacket. The jacket looks sick as well. That's it, man. And hardly any proper shots of the fucking shoes, you know. Just all lifestyle things. Honestly, I gotta rate it. I gotta rate it. I really want the shoes, man. I can't wait for them to come out. Really, really, I'm excited for them to come out. They look fucking sick. They look fucking sick. Nike Baltoro collection available on the 10th. So keep your eye out for those. Keep your eyes peeled for those.